Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Ice Dragons. In today's video, we're going to be going over the Fracture game mode that just came out last Friday. It's a new game mode, and I'm going to just show you guys what you guys can do to better improve your gameplay in it. So, without further ado, let's get started in this video. So if you guys have not played Fracture, I definitely encourage you guys to give it a try. I'm sure you guys did, but if for those who have not played it, just give it a try. Pretty much Fracture is you get these core files, you have to kill. It's kind of like kill confirm. You kill the other teams, collect the core files, and then take it to the Fracture site. So it's kind of like capture flag, kill confirm, hardport. So the reason why it's like hardpoint is because the Fracture site, it actually rotates around the map randomly, so you really don't know where it's going to be at. So pretty much my strategy of playing Fracture is what I do. I like to run the gun, and so I expect my teammates to go get their fractures for me, you know what I mean, something like that, or I would just go ahead and get the fractures. Now I do keep in mind that the fractures core files or whatever you guys want to call them, but the Fracture core files actually kind of harder to get unlike the dog tags because they're so smaller than like dog tags. They got a lot of width to it, so those are easy to get, but the core files in Fracture is pretty difficult to get because how small they are, so keep that in mind. But so there are two different roles. I would go with rushing role, or you have to want to protect the Fracture site, and I'm more of a type rushy player. As you guys see in the gameplay, I'm running into Birdy, and that's pretty good and not good because you're setting yourself, you're like collecting core files, and then you're going to end up dying, as you see right there. The more core files you get, and then you're going to be a huge target for the other team, so keep that in mind if you're a rusher. But if you're a defender, you're pretty much going to just sit by the Fracture site and wait till they get the deposit, before they get the deposit, and then you just take their core files. So it's all about how's your playstyle, and I do recommend just stick with how your playstyle it really is. So as for specialists, I do prefer specialist abilities over the weapons because this is a objective type game mode, and you're gonna have to do whatever it takes to get into the Fracture sites and collect the core files. I keep calling it fractures or whatever, but that's pretty much how it works right there. So I would recommend you do like active camo overdrive to collect the files very fast, or heat wave, so slowing people down then collect the files. All kinds of abilities work. You can't go wrong with either one, so I would do recommend you guys do like abilities over like weapons. If this was like a kill only or mainly kill type game mode, then yeah, I definitely go with the specialist weapons instead. But it's all about how you guys prefer and what's your playstyle. I do recommend that you guys do specialist abilities instead. So now types of street I recommend you guys not to use is the ones that I'm using right here, because here's why. The streets are very important to winning this game mode, because like if you're running very high streets like I'm doing right here, it's not going to do your team any good, and you're not supporting your team, and you're not going to get the win. It's going to be a harder time to get a win, if I correct myself right there. But that's pretty much why I went around high street. UAV and counter UAV is going to be your best friend in this game mode. Trust me a lot, because if you run a UAV, you want to see where enemies at, because the spawn, I'm not sure, and I'm pretty sure that you guys not sure how the spawns work in this game as well. It's because it is brand new. So UAV is going to be your very best friend in this game mode, and especially counter UAV, because you're going to like screw the enemies minimap, and I'm pretty sure they don't know the spawns as well, how it works in this game too. So that's why I recommend you guys do UAV, counter UAV, and then something reasonable to your choice. Maybe a sentry gun or a guardian would be great to put over the Fracture site, but that happened to me a few times. I actually ran into some guardians inside the Fracture site. Now this game mode can be pretty long, or it could be pretty short, and what I mean by that, like, it depends on how both teams are handling the Fracture or the core files inside the Fracture zone. And what I mean by that is like, say if both teams are like gathering core files and they keep dropping it, and then it's going to take a while to get to 75, or I think that's the limit to this game. 75 is the limit of core files you need to put inside the Fracture site. It was 60 at first, but I think Treyarch did change it because people say it was too quick. But maybe 65, 70, it's not that bad. But it can be a little bit too long of a game if both sides are like taking too long getting the Fracture sites in. But that's just all personal opinion with me. But let me know what you guys think about this game mode. Alright guys, so my final advice for you guys for playing Fracture is don't try to take up all the core files at once and try to put them in there. Just try to take core files once you get them, because the reason for that, you could be near the Fracture site and then you lose all your core files, and then they take it inside the Fracture site and taking your core files. So that's what I recommend you guys not to do. Just not take them all in one bunch. I do recommend you guys just take it all at like one at a time if you guys can, but if you guys happen to be near the Fracture site, just don't hesitate to take the core files inside the Fracture site. So those are my tips and advice for you playing the new game mode Fracture. If you guys have any comments about the new Fracture game mode, I would love to hear it, because I actually want to hear you guys' opinion on new game mode Fracture, because I think it's pretty interesting. I can see this in like competitive gameplay and ranked gameplay and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section your opinion on the new Fracture game mode. Also, make sure you leave a like down below, and also make sure you do subscribe if you guys are new and want to see more videos like this. Also, if you guys was wondering why I have not been posting pretty much any videos lately, I was pretty much on vacation, going down to the beach, enjoying the sun, and now that I'm back, I'm pretty sure I'm about to bring you guys some fresh content back like how we normally do. And pretty much the final thing I gotta tell you guys, reason why I have not been doing the uploads for the weekly contract is pretty much we have done them all. It's like I noticed that it's a rotation that's been going on every week, every few weeks, so I don't have to cover it. All you guys gotta do is just look down in the playlist, and I will link it down below in the description if you guys want to try to figure out how to do the other weekly challenges, and the challenges coming out soon. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you hit the like button, and I'll catch you guys later. So peace out.